Okay, there, left side for me. How many more here? On the left side only, all the way to the front. How many here?
Mother Teresa, don't raise your hand. I'll raise mine and we'll wave goodbye to it together. Because once the river's claimed it, there's no getting it back. But it looks like we got everybody on board, so we're going to go over a couple of rules. Please remain fully seated. Oh, they just keep loading more on and more on and more on. You know what that makes them? Efficient boat loaders. They're very good at their job. All right, now that everybody's on board, please remain fully seated, keeping hands, arms, feet, and legs in set about at all times. Parents, please watch your children. I don't want to. Children, watch your parents. I don't trust them. With that, we are clear to get out of here. Let's wave goodbye to the dock. That is weird. Wave goodbye to the people on the dock. That makes a lot more sense. And wave like you mean it. You're never going to see them again. To be fair, though, you never really saw them to begin with, so it's not going to make that much of a difference. Now, is this anyone's first time on the Jungle Cruise? Same. I'm so excited. How about you guys? This is going to be so much fun. All right. Well, my name is Stephanie. I'll be your skipper, cruise director, dance instructor, lion tamer, crocodile hunter, hippo wrestler, snake charmer, and if you don't laugh at all my jokes, your swimming instructor. All right. Glad we're clear on that. We're going to do a quick tour of the boat. If you look up, that is the top of the boat. If you look down, that is the bottom of the boat. And if it ever switches, swim. Raise a hand how many of you can swim. Okay, quite a few of you. You guys are now the flotation devices for this cruise. Thank you so much for volunteering. Well, we're starting our journey on the Amazon River, and we're coming up on Inspiration Falls. People ask me all the time, Skipper Stephanie, why is it called Inspiration Falls? Well, if you look deep into the rushing water for long enough, it'll inspire you to go deeper and deeper into the jungle. And everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Everybody say, Skipper Stephanie, you're doing amazing. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so inspirational. Thank you. I needed that today. But how many of you have seen the Jungle Book? Okay, quite a few of you. Don't worry if you haven't, it's right there. In 3D and a box set. We are so lucky to have it. We live off the bare necessities down here. And if you haven't had a chance to catch breakfast yet this morning, don't you worry, you can catch it right over here at Ben's Amazing Bites. Got a couple different options like piranha catfish meal. Watch out for that piranha, though it has a bit of a bite to it. Right over here, though, is my buddy Monty. Monty's a python. I know he's a python and not a boa because he doesn't have any feathers. Don't get in a relationship with him. It's quite constricting. You don't want to get wrapped up in that. Not a good way. Right over here, though, is my camp. And my in-laws, I'm so sorry I forgot they were in town. Do you want to know the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Outlaws are wanted. In-laws, they come into town, take over your place, make you drive mess. I mean, just look at what they've done to my Jeep. They left the lights on. Yeah, I'm never going to get it to turn over now. Gonna have to go find a monkey wrench or something, but that's an issue for another day. We're going to move on to the Nile River in Africa, which is actually the longest river in Africa. It just goes on for Nile, and Nile, and Niles, and if you don't believe me, you're in Africa, but I like that answer too. That's a good one. I gotta remember that. Right over there, though, that's an African elephant. Fun fact about elephants, they have the best memory in the entire world. I wish I had a memory like an elephant. It would really help my job, really would. That'd be nice. And right up here, we got one of our boulder attractions. His name's Dwayne. I think he rocks, but most people take him for granted. And just past that is the African belt, which is home to so many different creatures. Let's see who's hanging out today. We got long-necked cheetah, 67 Chevy Impala, the guys that got Mufasa, stripy horses, danger chickens, and then right over here is a pride of lions taking care of a sleeping stripy horse. He looks dead. Tired, dead tired. You know what? We're going to let him rest in pieces. Move on to the next beach, which, oh goodness gracious. Alright, so there's actually nothing on this next beach. There is actually not a skipper to screw up a tree by a rhino. If there was a skipper to screw up a tree by a rhino, I'd have to fill out paperwork, and I hate doing that, okay? So we see nothing, got it? Awesome. Don't worry about him. I am sure he'll get deployed in the end. It's actually his first day, probably going to be his last day, and it just goes to show danger lurks around every corner in the jungle. Good news, though, that's not danger. That's Smiley, and he's an absolute sweetheart, so you don't have to worry about him. Worry about his girlfriend, Ginger, though, because Ginger snaps. Yeah, she is one tough cookie, guys. You do not want to mess with her. And if you look towards the front of the boat, you'll actually see the most beautiful view in the jungle. Right up here is Schweitzer Falls. It's actually named after the founder of the Jungle Navigation Company, Dr. Albert. I got my job here at the Jungle Cruise. It is quite plain to see. I did take a crash course with Hathaway Brown, and well, now I'm just kind of winging it. So we're going to move on to the hippo pool. Please do not look like marbles. These are some hungry hippos. Last week they sank 6 boats. Don't worry, only 5 of them were mine. I do know how to scare them off, but I do the same I did my last relationship. Watch this.
I love you. I want to get married.
We will never see them again, you guys. I promise. That works every time. And you know, people tell me all the time, Skipper Stephanie, your job is so easy and look, you can do it. Jokes on them, though, because those are chimps. Yeah, they're actually our skippers in training, and that's what we look like before you get our catching, if you can believe it. Crazy, I know, but they're working hard on learning the ropes, so we'll leave them to their monkey business and come meet a couple of dive extras over here. Right up there, that's the net, and that's the moth, their favorite snack, butterflies. I tried them once, did not like the feeling of butterflies in my tummy. And you know, butterflies, they just aren't what they used to be. Caterpillars. But now the moment you've all been waiting for, it is the awesome, the amazing, the stupendous, the 8th one of the world, the one and only, backside of water! Oh, 2, 8, oh, 2, 8, oh, 2, 8, oh, 2, 8, oh, 2. Guys, we're getting this chest out of water, we gotta say it backwards. For Mr. Joe. I tell them periodically. But you know, we're gonna move on to the Mekong River in Cambodia. Right over there, we got the goddess Shirley. This is Shirley's temple. I actually have no clue what's in here. Should we go in? Okay, I was hoping for a different answer, not gonna lie. I'm scared of the dark, so I'm gonna keep my eyes closed. You keep yours open. And if you see any treasure, dip. I wish I had a memory like an elephant. It would really help my job, really would. That'd be nice. Over there, though, that's what can happen if you stay in the shower for too long to turn into an elephant. It almost happened to me once. I'm just kidding, I don't shower. Hey, no. We have talked about this. We do not spray the gas anymore. Get down. That's right. And I see you over here. No. Yeah, watching you. Sorry about that. They're troublemakers. You know, people always ask me, is it water that comes out of their trunks? But it's not. I know. Gross, right. Oh, by the way, before I forget, fun fact about elephants. They actually have the best memory in the entire world. I wish I had a memory like an elephant. It would really help with my job, really would. That'd be nice. But it does look like we are now heading into the most dangerous part of our journey. The return to civilization. I am so sorry, guys. We'll have to go back. However, we do have a quick stop at Trader Sam's. Lost is found right up here. Sorry, I meant gift shop. Gift shop. We just rebranded. Fun fact, though, all the merchandise actually found in the strollers, people leave out front. You would not believe what people just leave in their stroller. If you're missing something, though, come check us out. You're more than welcome to buy anything back at twice the price you bought for. Real steal the deal, I always say. We're also really well known for our caps there. If you don't know what size you need, ask any skipper. We're well versed in cap sizing. But it does look like we're going to be heading up to dock, and as we do, please remain fully seated, keeping hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. Parents, please continue watching your children. I still don't want to. Children, continue watching your parents. I still don't trust them. So good. Awesome. Now, you guys have been absolutely outstanding on my boat today. However, in a few seconds, I will need you to be outstanding on the dock. So if you enjoyed my cruise, my name's Skipper Stephanie. If you did, that's okay too, but then my name's Skipper Bruno as well. We don't talk about Bruno. No. no. And really, there's only one way to end this cruise, so get out. Sorry, that was rude. Please get out. Thank you so much, friends. I hope you guys have a great day. Watch your head, watch your step. Use those handrails. Please do not cross over those 7 crates. Not a great idea. Crossing over next to Loma Haunted Mansion 6.